Hello again, it's me, Andre. How are you doing today? This topic been on my mind to discuss. Recently, just watching the television and what you hear on the radio, and it's getting out of hand. And what that is, has concerned me is gangs. I was at work the other day and the thought came to me, what is beneficial for young girls, young boys to join the gang? Number one thing, if they feel rejected at home, or if they feel abandoned, they're going to search for love somewhere else. And wherever they get the love, that's where they're gonna gravitate to. Now, all love is not true love. A good author that I really admire years ago really bring clarification to me and to many others of what love is. And that is, love, true love is loving without reason. Now that's God love right there, and I can only do my best to patronize godly love in my life. Now, so let me address this gang issue here. And gangs are all over the world. What is so beneficial about a person joining the gang? Like I said, they feel they're not being loved at home. Anyways. So this is for the young person who is thinking about getting into a gang, and look at how it benefits you. Now, here are the benefits. Now, number one, when you are young, you feel like you're going to live forever. You feel invincible. You feel like if a car hits you, you're just going to bounce back. Yes, that's just in your head. But when you start getting around in your 30s, 40s, and especially if you have goals in life, when you start getting up in your 50s, 60s, and at a young age, as a gang member, you're not thinking you're gonna get old, if you make it that to old age anyways, because a lot of gang members end up in prison or dead. Those are the main outcome of gang members: prison or death. Now, and here's what I thought about at work. When you're joining a gang, no gang member tells you you'll get a retirement check. Think about that. Really, seriously, do you get a retirement check retiring from the gang? No, you don't. Retiring is death or prison. There is no 401k. There is no pension. So just think about the gang. You work. Most people, who work, put away into Social Security. You really can't depend on Social Security. But just think about it, young man. There is no retirement savings put away for you in a special account in any gang. The leader is all about enriching themselves. You do have some out there that, majority of them are looking out for themselves and their family. And as a gang member, you always are going to be looking over your shoulder, especially if you have done someone wrong. You're always looking over your shoulder. You can't sleep at night. You think someone is out to get you. There's just so many things that is negative that you're going to have to deal with, and life can be joyous when you have a relationship with Christ. So I would encourage you, if you're going through some struggles, get a hold of a Bible and read it through and go that route instead. Even when you develop a relationship with Christ, you still will be tempted. As long as you're on this earth, you will be tempted by things. You know, an old lady said to me years ago, how bad can things really get? Really, how bad can it get? So, when you have a relationship with Christ, He will give you the answers that you need. And God doesn't work on your time, we work on His time. So, having a relationship with Christ, you will learn to have patience. Now, don't live your life by other people who say they are believers of Christ. Get to know God for yourself, and that is the best life yet. Well, thank you for stopping by, and just think about that. Joining a gang, there is no retirement check coming, there is no pension, there is no 401k, there is no Roth IRA waiting for you. You know, there's nothing like that coming to you. The only thing is coming in the end, which is guaranteed, it's a horrible death or life in prison. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hope this get through your confused way of thinking now at a young age. Well, I love you. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya.